I'm sure you're wondering at this stage, how is it that Chuma has not been talking non-stop all this while, knowing that when he turns on the microphone, normally the guys flow non-stop, really. It's because we have something special for you today. It's not something that happens every single day, okay? So when the opportunity comes through, you want to maximize this one. For the records, we're a team that helps in boosting the Nigerian footballing economy, flying so high with our quality that you may be tempted to think we all studied astronomy, highly influenced by threats or favors because of our level of autonomy. That's why we're to be a book in the Bible, you rather call us Genesis and not Deuteronomy. As here we classify the excitement for you like it happens in taxonomy. We are Femi and the gang hitting your airwaves with a bang. With us, you have where to hang because our alarm bells have rang. We're ready for FA Cup action from 4:30 p.m. Crystal Palace Man City in for the final. Femi Obong-Daniels will be. It's a privilege for me because it's never happened since I moved from Nigerian football hardcore to Nigerian for Lagos in 2019. I've never had cause to have Femi as my color commentator, so I don't go mark these dates for calendar for several reasons. First of all, the fact that I have the chance to see live in the Nigerian Info studio right now the Premier League trophy, and at the same time to have my general manager and the brain behind this team, Femi and the gang, Femi Obong-Daniels himself, set to be my color commentator in quotes for the FA Cup final. Okay, so we're streaming live, guys. Please just shift away from the camera a bit, just for the sake of the camera. You can watch us live right now. Go to Nigeria Info Space 99.3 on Facebook to watch us. Nigeria Info Space 99.3 on Facebook. On YouTube, it's just Nigeria Info FM. Okay, we're streaming live right now. You can see live the Premier League trophy that Liverpool just lifted not too long ago. Is there any Arsenal fan in this studio? This is your chance, so to come close to it, because it's been a while you guys had this privilege. Arsenal fans, respect to in every aspect. I'm not a suspect. I'm not criticizing you. I'm just saying something like that. But it's a massive feeling, and it's great to also have in here with me an amazing gentleman who will be ready, certainly, to take you through this experience. Just before he comes through to speak to me, let's remind ourselves of what it feels like to enjoy the very best of Premier League action and how we give it to you here as Femi and the gang every single time.
As fans of a beautiful game, we celebrate every goal, laced with the finest commentaries.
Chelsea are back! And oh boy, they're chilling well with Ben Chilwell. Vida Wayne continues his goal-scoring streak. Erling Haaland, right place, right time. It could be Anthony! It's Anthony! Debut performance! A debut goal!
This season, catch all the Premier League live action, live and exclusive on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
He connected to the pass like a socket, fired the shot like a rocket, and Manchester City have a goal in their pocket.
Premier League live with Nigeria Info and Talk Sports. It's live football just the way you like it.
Peter Drury, football commentator, and you are hanging out with Femi and the gang on 99.3 Nigeria Info FM.
Hi everyone, Martin Tyler here, English Premier League commentator, UEFA Champions League commentator, and assistant manager of Woking Football Club. You're listening to Femi and the gang on 99.3 Nigeria Info FM.
Femi and the gang on 99.3 Nigeria Info FM, ready for a big Saturday to give you so much fun as to live football. Now it's time for fun as to something our friends and partners will be putting together for you tomorrow. I have the pleasure of joining me in the studio right now, the Guinness Trademark Senior Brand Manager, Ife Odedere. Ife, it's a huge pleasure having you come through to the Nigeria Info studio this afternoon.
It's a pleasure to be here.
I'm going to take that your t-shirt before you leave, really. We'll share some cup of tea, then I'll take your t-shirt. So good to see you. How's your day been so far?
It's been busy.
I can imagine.
Yeah,
I can imagine.
Busy.
I can really imagine, because when you're planning for something and you're under 24 hours away from that, it's going to be running up and down to, tighten every loose ends, dot the I's and cross the T's and all that. And let me ask like I don't know anything about Ife. Ife, why are you in my studio, please? Why are you in my studio, please?
Well, I'm sure. Thankfully you're streaming. I'm sure your viewers are going to also know. But as you know, Guinness has brought the Premier League trophy to Nigeria. We're making a stop rather in Lagos. So that's why I'm here to have a conversation about what we're doing, about what we have planned for tomorrow, and how people can participate. especially those whose teams don't get to touch the trophy.
Ife just had to do that, really. While you speak, I'm seeing highlights of one of the goals scored by Salah during the course of the season, and he really was a galvanizing factor for his side, Liverpool, as normally they say they don't walk alone, and truly they didn't walk alone this season. They walked with that trophy that's right here in the Nigeria Info studio. One more time, guys, you can stream live because we are live right now on YouTube and on Facebook. Nigeria Info 99.3 on Facebook. YouTube is Nigeria Info FM. You can see the Premier League trophy live as I speak to you. Well, first off, it's going to be key for me to find out from you, Ife, the relevance and impact of this trophy tour on Nigerian football fans. I'm going to be keen to find out, why are we having this in Nigeria?
Oh, well, very good question. As you know, Nigeria is a place where football thrives. We've got one of the some of the most passionate fans, both in terms of quality and quantity in the whole of Africa. So the Premier League is one of the most followed leagues here in Nigeria, and it just made sense for us as Guinness to have this partnership where we connect with our consumers' consumption occasions. So as you say, football is a consumption occasion for Guinness, and therefore we've thought, how best can we give our fans something that is unforgettable? You could show matches here and there, you could have watch parties, but bringing the trophy here, both for the winning clubs and the ones that are not winning, is something that everybody won't forget in a hurry.
Indeed, as my colleague Anthony DeVois also joins me in the studio too. He's a fan of Manchester United, by the way. His team have not seen this trophy since 2013. They've not touched it. They've only been passing by.
But we're pretty much the most successful now, joint with Liverpool. But
you're not standing alone anymore.
Honestly,
So, Ife still in here with us, and Ife, Nigeria is a massive country, over 200 million persons, and sometimes when these kind of goodies, when they're coming to Nigeria, the fear is always, how do we ensure as many people as possible can have access to it? So I'm sure on the minds of a few Nigerians now, they'll be like, why did they only choose Lagos and Enugu? What was the inspiration behind coming to Lagos and also picking Enugu too?
Well, this is a question we've been answering for the past few weeks. But again, Nigeria is a very diverse country, as you said. If we could, we would have taken this trophy around Nigeria because our consumers are all over Nigeria. But again, we're constrained by time, we're constrained by a lot of factors, and we have to just make some decisions. Lagos is a cultural hub of Nigeria, is an economic hub, is a commercial hub of Nigeria. So definitely, it just makes sense to touch base with Lagos. Enugu, I'm sure you're probably hearing this for the first time, is described as a spiritual home of football in Nigeria. They're very passionate people, and again, we just felt as a place where we have a lot of our consumers there, a representative of the region. We felt we needed to touch base at those places in the time that we have, and that's why we're in those places.
Stunning stuff, really, and it's beautiful because for me it's about fans having access, as many fans as possible. Those who don't have access to seeing it up close and personal can take pictures and share with their friends and family across the entire country, and then you can just have that connectivity that this thing I'm seeing Liverpool lift in England, I have seen it somehow come to Nigeria too, and it just it makes Nigerians who are passionate about the Premier League know that this thing is not as far away from you as some people think it is. You can connect with it too. And kudos to Guinness. You guys have done amazing to make this happen to us too. But how does this align with your brand?
Well, Guinness, as you know, in Nigeria is an iconic brand. This is one of the most loved brands that you know out there. A lot of us have known Guinness since we were children. It's a brand that celebrates communion, culture, creativity. The Premier League as well is a brand. We call it that is known for the experience. It's an iconic brand. Out of all the leagues out there, this is one of the top leagues that people really look out for. And so for us, it was just something that, again, like I said, made sense from a consumer point of view, from a strategic point of view. And ultimately, for us, it's about giving our consumers an experience that they can't forget. And that's why we have this partnership.
Lovely stuff, really. And for you who's listening to us right now, feel free, you can Send in your questions and thoughts because we're going to go into the nitty-gritty of why Ife is here beyond having the trophy. Next question will now be, how can these Nigerians who we are speaking about connect with being able to see the trophy beyond myself, Tony, and my colleagues who are seeing it here in the Nigeria Info studio? So you can drop your comments on Facebook, the Facebook stream, or on YouTube too, or via the WhatsApp portal. I love to tell people you can tell us what's up using WhatsApp, okay? So feel free to go on WhatsApp and drop your thoughts there too. How excited are you to have the Premier League trophy in Lagos? Of Lagos, you know, which will take me to that, really. I spoke about 24 hours counting down. Tony, you want to ask him that main question as to waiting this trophy they do and where this trophy go come day tomorrow?
Yeah, I mean, just pretty much to elucidate. I mean, we have been talking about this for the last couple of weeks. We've been singing it on Nigeria Info, but just officially, what's the plan for tomorrow? And I mean, can people still be a part of it? I don't know, but you will tell us.
Yeah, definitely, and a very good question. Again, like we said, we want as many people as possible to be a part of this experience. Football lovers of Guinness, to be a part of this experience. So tomorrow from 3 p.m. At the Palms Shopping Mall, Oniru, this place called the former game store.
Right.
Exactly, that's the venue. We'll be live. We'll be set up, ready to receive football lovers, trophy lovers, Guinness lovers. All you need to do is to just register at guinnessmatchday.com. So guinnessmatchday.com. If you follow Guinness on Instagram or any of the platforms, the links are also there. And you just select Lagos, enter your name, you get an email address, an email that lets you know where to come. We're still open. We're still accepting registration.
Guys, that part is important. Listen to this one now because this is where you can tap into it. Exactly. If please, that process again you spoke about.
Okay, all right. So, I mean, to be a part, visit guinnessmatchday.com. Select Lagos and just enter your name and email address, and that's it.
No monetary requirements.
It's free.
It's free. All right.
More nice for this life.
Don't allow anybody tell you that. Oh yeah, pay for this.
Yeah, so I'll be like, I'll do it for you, but actually there's a fee of 10k. Just send it to me.
This is Lagos, so you have to shine your eye. You know, Guinness is ensuring that this experience can get to everyone. Irrespective of your social class and whatever, it's for everybody, and really impressive stuff.
What makes this very tour different? You know, because I know Guinness I wouldn't forget, I think it was Rio Ferdinand several years back. I think there's been Thierry Henry too. You know, as a brand, you guys have brought some of these amazing Premier League legends, and several of them have come to this Nigeria Info studio as well too. So what makes this one different?
Right. Again, it's for us. First of all, the Premier League trophy is here. I think that's an important one. Again, it's an iconic silverware that we're talking about. But beyond that, again, we have the match day. So we've got the big screens where viewers, everybody will be treated to watching the matches tomorrow, the fixtures shown on big screen. We've got our match day host. We've got performances happening. Amazing prizes to be won, by the way.
I like that.
Yes, predict and win. Go home with some big prize. We've got jerseys, matchday jerseys. We've got some signed real club jerseys also available. So there's a lot up for grabs at this place. So I mean, there's just, and of course there's Guinness going to be there at the venue.
Greatness around Guinness, really. So you want to set the record straight, you can jump on this one and get an experience that will last for a lifetime for you, really. You don't have to go to the UK to have access to seeing the Premier League trophy. If you can afford to go to the UK, fantastic. If you can't afford, you still have it here, as we love to say, in your own backyard, courtesy of Guinness. And it's been nice really having the entire team. I know that they're not going to speak into the microphone, but I want to hail everybody according to their names. I know that I still remember Sam's name. I will not forget that in a hurry. Sam is a fan of Leyton Orient. What an orientation around Leyton Orient, you know. And he says he's been a season ticket holder for about 2 decades now, which is just shows the passion they have for their football there. The same passion we remind Nigerians about the NPFL every time. And I do have my other boss there whose name has just gone off my head now. Leroy. he scores goals that are not insane. Leroy Sané. Leroy, great to have you here too. And we have the social media team too, from Guinness here with us too. Bro, I'm calling everybody's name, or I must. Ohi. Fantastic. Ohi, nice to see you here too. Our friend from the agency that, of course, works with Guinness for this one as well too. And everybody, actually, my guys are already here. You've heard their voices. We'll hear more as we get into live commentary mood for the FA Cup shortly. So just to recap, Ife, before I let you go. After this, we're going to take a few pictures before we get into commentary mood, guys, for the FA Cup final. But for you who wants to be part of this, Ife will remind you again.
All right. So if you want to visit or you want to attend tomorrow's match day by Guinness and the Premier League Trophy Tour, visit guinnessmatchday.com. No space, guinnessmatchday.com. If you're still wondering, you can visit and check out Guinness's Instagram page or Facebook. The link is also there. Enter your name, enter your email address, and that's it.
Fantastic.
And for those who often mistake the spelling, it's double N and double S. Yes. A lot of people double N and double S. Sorry. Yeah.
Fantastic stuff. I really appreciate the fact that you guys have come through. And all this while I don't do this interview, I'm like, can I finish this interview? Let me go close to that trophy myself to take a picture. And the guys have been telling us, guys, just be done with the interview. You can now go close to it. And it's nice to have had this set up. And for you who's watching, Tony, I know that people always love to have their say and certainly get into conversations with us too. This one saying, hi, I love your presentation on radio. Just God bless you more. God bless you too, man. Thank you so much for dropping your comment via the WhatsApp portal. And I'm sure it's as simple as ABC. You don't have to stress yourself in jumping on this. Ife has just broken it down for you. Easy like ABC, as we would love to say. Well, he is the Guinness trademark senior brand manager. And he's Ife Odedere. Ife, thanks for coming through today.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah. How many packs of Guinness did you come with? It's a big family, but really, really great. Guinness is setting the pace. It's a special experience for the fans, and we're looking forward to more football-related, Premier League-oriented events like this going forward. So kudos. All right.
Okay, guys, the next time you hear my voice is going to be to bring to you live commentary for the FA Cup final. Crystal Palace against Manchester City. This is Nigeria Info. We'll be back shortly.
.3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's